Hello everyone, thanks for joining my channel. Today we will do a little bit of introduction about the purposes of this series of videos and what are we going to discuss and what are we going to achieve. So as you can see, we wanted to go through a series of videos about how can we effectively and efficiently own a legacy code base and how can we keep it clean, keep it in a good shape so we can develop further and also keep the code base fresh with the dependencies and libraries used, and also be able to address the tech debts in the long run. So basically these videos are a video follow-up on this article that I have written earlier, how to own a legacy Android code base in 2024. And for anyone that is interested, you can go through this about the technologies I've used in this project that is 3 years old, and what are the things I regret and what are the things I'm proud of. And also I've written a little bit about testing, why testing and having tests is really and super important, and also how I will be refactoring this code base as we go forward on this series of videos. These are the things that I want to achieve in this refactoring that I will be recording. And also I've done some part of refactorings in this article alongside this video for anyone that is interested. And for today I thought about maybe I could go through the project architecture a little bit and just do a little refresher of where we are so far and what are the next steps. So if you remember, so far we could open the project into the Android Studio, update our dependencies to the recent version that exists, and make the project up and running again. But how is this project structured? Let's find out. So let's find out how the project is structured. And another thing would be, how can we navigate through a project that is not ours, and how can we effectively find out the structure and architecture of the project. What I like to do is usually start from the app module and go into the build Gradle file and find out what kind of plugins and dependencies they have used. So here we can see in 3 years ago I've used capped, I've used healed, and some boilerplate Android setting up here. I've used Java version 1.8. I've used data binding. Seems like we have a domain, core, and data module, which the app module is dependent on, and we have coroutines, we have some Android X dependencies, app compat, fragment, constraint layout, view model is used, and also some miscellaneous libraries like Timber, view binding delegate, coil for image loading, and last but not least some Dagger dependencies. And also I have some test dependencies here. Let's see if there are any tests written in this project. No, there is no test, so we basically don't need this, we can remove it effectively. And in the project we can see it is not a big magic, a core package, a feature search, and there is one activity here that let's see, what does it open? It opens the search fragment, and search fragment, if we run the app, we can see everything starts kind of from the search fragment, and this is the only fragment that this app has. Some view model again, some view binding, and everything is in legacy code as it was 3 years ago. And there is a view model here as well. This is where all the magic of loading images of, let's see if I put more ocean here. This is like the view model responsible for getting this query, converting it to these images, basically hitting the API and preparing the results for us to see. And And then we have a build.src folder. This was like the old way of managing your dependencies. There are some downsides to this having a build.src, which we'll cover in this series. Then there is this core that some annotations and some coroutine dispatchers module are living in here, and some Dagger modules as well. And then we have the data module that is responsible for fetching this response from a backend service, which is using retrofit. It is using the Flickr API and a repository implementation. And at the end we have the domain module that is kept as dumb as possible. It doesn't know anything about the business logic. It only provides some data classes and some use case and some repositories that are abstract, and then it is the responsibility of data module to provide those implementations. So as we can see, it's quite a simple project, but there are a lot for us to do and cover. The good thing about software engineering in general is that you can always keep your project fresh just for fun and profit, so you can develop features faster and quicker, and also it will be more fun to use the newest technologies in your project. I hope you enjoyed this video so far. In the upcoming videos I will be talking about the next step. So far we could update the dependencies. The next step would be to add some tests to our project. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you liked what I talked about, and also if you are interested in the upcoming videos.